Can you talk about your tweet? Are you planning to leave the US or are you staying? I'm just asking, you just tweeted that. Why do you want me to leave so badly? I pay more than you. That part one won't say, and neither will he. Everyone says I said I'd leave. I was on the Jimmy Kimmel show. I was playing the Magic 8 Ball. Do you remember that? Did you see it? To clarify the situation will clarify everything. You could clarify the situation as a smart journalist and say, that was part of a script on the Jimmy Kimmel show. Right?
Yeah.
How many times did Trump misspell Samuel's name in his angry tweets after being mocked? Hint. It's more than his golf score on a bad day. Stay tuned to learn about Trump's spelling fail and ego clash. If you're enjoying this, hit that subscribe button. Over 92% of viewers aren't subscribed yet. It's free, takes a second, and means a lot to us. Thanks if you've done it. Now back to the show. Jackson just schooled Donald Trump on national TV. It was amazing. The legendary actor appeared on late night, and when the moment called for it, he delivered a burn so sharp even Jules from Pulp Fiction would be proud. Picture this. Trump sitting in Mar-a-Lago with his golden phone, reading every word, probably rechecking his tweets to see if he spelled genius right. Meanwhile, Jackson dropped truth bombs faster than Trump can rage tweet in all caps. As the laughter dies down, let's reflect. In the political circus, sometimes the best comedy comes from living legends like Samuel L. Jackson, proving that what always beats bragging. Stick with us, folks, because if there's one thing we know, it's that Trump won't stop until he tries to trademark the word burn. Asked about Donald Trump. Are you in a feud with Donald Trump now? I didn't know that, but it's exciting to me because he doesn't like me either. So every time someone new shows up that he doesn't like, I feel a kind of brotherhood, I had my assistant call them and tell them I don't belong to that club and haven't been there for 3 years. And they said, well, you're a member. Here's your member number. So you have beef. You've got beef because, as I understand, you said in an interview that you play better golf than him, and then you told this story. Is it true that he signed you up for one of his golf clubs without telling you? Yes. Jackson compared Trump's presidency to a bad movie plot. You know those straight-to-DVD movies where the villain is so ridiculous you can't believe anyone falls for their scheme?
Yeah.
That was the Trump administration. But unfortunately, it was real life. The audience exploded. You could literally hear the sound of millions of phones across America lighting up for social media memes. As for Trump's famous, very stable genius claim, Jackson joked. Trump calling himself a stable genius is like me calling myself a world-class ballerina. Just saying it doesn't make it true. The only thing stable about Trump is his ability to make bad decisions consistently. And then someone sent me something today saying Trump said he doesn't know me. He said he doesn't know you? I've got it right here. Tweet TW. This is very exciting. He's very careful not to appear on TV or go out in public much. But it's true. You're now saying you've met him? Yes, I've met him many times. You played golf with him? I played golf with him. I don't know Samuel L. Jackson. To my knowledge, I didn't play golf with him. And I think he's in too many commercials. Boring. Not a fan. Not bad. Now he could barely hold back his laughter when he asked Jackson how he came up with these insults. Cool as a cucumber. Sam explained, it's easy when the material writes itself. Trump is like a walking, talking joke factory. I just package it with style. Now you may be wondering what exactly was the moment that sent the orange threat into a spiral. Jackson, in his signature no-nonsense style, went straight for Trump's ego. I've played some pretty mean characters in my time, but none of them compare to the real-life villain that was in the White House. At least my characters had some redeeming qualities. He called me once. I was here in New York, and he always called Samuel L. Don. Who's Don? Bad news for you. The only person who might not back you in this story is Bill Clinton. Because I don't know if he wants to admit that he played golf with Donald Trump that day. He didn't play golf that day. He didn't? Who did you end up playing golf with? Mr. Clinton. So you've got beef. You've got beef because, as I understand it, you said in an interview that you play better golf than Trump and then shared this story. Is it true that he signed you up for one of his golf clubs without telling you? Yes. And when I showed up, it was President Clinton who could actually confirm that Donald Trump knows me. Wow, that's awkward. And Don came, grabbed Bill, and bought him a jacket. And he didn't get me anything. That must have stung. Trump's idea of relationships is as creative as his tax returns. But Sam wasn't finished. He compared Trump's leadership skills to a toddler trying to fly a jumbo jet. It's all fun and games, Jackson joked, until you realize the plane is actually in the air and heading straight for a mountain. The audience roared like they were at a championship match. Jackson kept going, throwing shade at Trump's hair. You see, even kids know when they're pretending, but Trump? The real knockout came when Jackson looked directly into the camera and said, Trump, if you're watching this, and let's be honest, you probably are, because you've got nothing better to do, remember this. Real leaders don't need to tell everyone how great they are. They show it with their actions. And yours speak louder than your tweets. Boom. Coast to coast. The studio erupted with applause. And Jackson delivered the entire roast with the cool composure only he can pull off. It was pure art. Meanwhile, Trump was in full meltdown mode faster than you can say, sad. Picture him sitting on his golden toilet, furiously typing in all caps, calling Sam a loser hack who couldn't even land a B-movie role. By the way, has Trump even seen Pulp Fiction? Twitter exploded with memes faster than Trump could type fake news. One showed Jackson holding a dictionary instead of a gun with the caption, English, do you speak it? Another showed Trump failing a spelling bee, captioned, sad. The internet had a field day. Trump responded by saying he's never seen a film starring Samuel L. Jackson. Then he claimed he's never eaten a Big Mac or sent a tweet with a typo. In true Trump fashion, he ended his rant with a classic, who knows? Except that Jackson definitely doesn't work for him, and probably never will, long after the end of his reality show presidency. In the end, it was clear. Jackson came armed with wit, charm, and decades of Hollywood clout. Trump brought, well, himself. And we all know how that ended. Classic Trump yelling into the void while the rest of us enjoyed the show. There's been a little feud between you and Donald Trump. I just wanted to find out. This has become a press topic? It's in the press. Why do you think he says, I don't know him? I don't care. Let him say whatever he wants. And it's one of those funny things. He once called me to play golf. Not to play with him, but with a friend. No way, say it's not true. I mean, really? He's more worried about me saying he cheats at golf or that he doesn't actually know me. It's like watching a toddler throw a tantrum. But instead of toys, Trump throws tweets. Picture this. Trump, sitting on his golden toilet, his tiny fingers twitching, and before you know it, he's furiously tweeting like there's no tomorrow. But here's the catch. His thumbs are overworked. His spell check is non-existent. First tweet. Samuel Jackson is a no-talent loser. Oops. Twitter explodes with spelling jokes faster than you can say F1. One user jokes. Trump's spelling is as accurate as his voter fraud claims. Not missing a beat, Trump switches to Jackson's golf skills, but misspells golf like golf. At this point, it's clear he's going for a world record in typos per tantrum. Meanwhile, Sam L. Jackson is probably sipping a cool drink somewhere, totally unbothered. This is like David versus Goliath, only David's got scorching one-liners, and Goliath can't even spell his own name. Jackson wasn't just roasting Trump. He was deep-frying him with extra crispy seasoning. He compared Trump's presidency to snakes in the swamp, but with worse hair. Then came the masterpiece, channeling Jules from Pulp Fiction. Jackson calmly said, "I'm sick of these moth-eaten snakes in this moth-eaten White House." The crowd went wild. Twitter lit up with memes faster than Trump could type in all caps. One showed Trump at a beehive, looking completely confused. Another showed Jackson holding a dictionary instead of a gun, with the caption, "English motherf asterisk do you speak it?" When Trump tried to fire Jackson via Twitter, the internet roasted him back. He claimed again that he'd never seen a Samuel L. Jackson movie. One user joked, "Next he'll say he's never eaten a Big Mac or tweeted with a typo." And let's not forget Trump's crowning achievement, challenging Jackson to a golf match, because nothing screams confidence like a guy accused of cheating trying to prove he's better. Trump versus Samuel L. Jackson on a golf course? I'd pay good money to watch Jackson shout, "Hold on to your butts," mid-swing. In the end, Trump's meltdown only confirmed what we already knew. For all his bragging, his ego is thinner than rice paper. But hey, credit where it's due. He spelled his own name right. Small steps. And here we are, Jackson sipping drinks, Trump rage typing, the rest of us laughing so hard it hurts. Who needs reality TV when we've got this?